Hi there, it's Laura Rimmer here. Welcome to this third video in our series on the keto and alkaline diet. Thank you so much for participating yesterday. If you haven't watched yesterday's video for some reason, go back and watch that one first, then come and watch this one. So today we're talking all about the power of alkaline foods. Yesterday we talked about the keto diet and its massive power for weight loss, health, healing, energy. Today we're going to be looking at what happens when we combine alkaline forming foods, alkaline mineral rich foods in with the keto diet. So the alkaline diet, quite simply, what is it? There's a lot of misconception about the alkaline diet. Quite simply, an alkaline diet is rich in alkaline mineral foods. So forget all the kind of hype and the misconception, the misinformation out there about the alkaline diet is trying to change your blood pH. It's trying to change your stomach acid pH. No. It's not about any of that stuff. It's about working with your body's natural pH. pH just means potential for hydrogen, which is the scale of acidity and alkalinity within our body, or indeed any chemical substance. It's about working with your body's natural pH rather than trying to change it, which we can't do. So your body's blood is slightly alkaline at about 7.35 on the pH scale. So eating alkalizing foods are foods which are rich in alkaline minerals that support your body's natural homeostasis, whether that's acidity in the stomach, whether it's alkalinity in the blood, alkalinity in other functions, acidity in other functions. But either way, you need alkaline mineral rich foods, and the vast majority of people, I tell you, are deficient in alkaline minerals. So we'll get into what those minerals are and what those foods are shortly. So alkaline foods and drinks, think things like leafy greens, and I'm just going to give you a high level whistle stop tour of alkaline foods to give you a flavour of what you should be including in your diet on a day-to-day basis. So leafy greens, anything green, is rich in chlorophyll, which is highly alkalizing to your body. It's a blood builder and a blood cleanser, being very similar to our blood's hemoglobin. Chlorophyll is an excellent thing to be having within your diet. Leafy greens, vegetables, particularly cruciferous vegetables, some nuts and seeds, so things like almonds, gluten-free whole grains, some. Now, this isn't obviously, whole grains are not compatible with a very low-carb keto diet, but I'm just giving you alkaline foods here. So grasses and sprouts, things like wheatgrass, barley grass are very nutritious, rich in alkaline minerals. A few low sugar fruits such as lemons, limes, grapefruits and avocados. Warm water with freshly squeezed lemon juice in it is a powerful alkaline liver cleanser as well. So there's just a few foods. Let's talk about the differences between the keto diet and the alkaline diet. So because a lot of people say to me, hold on, how come you're talking about a keto diet and an alkaline diet? Aren't they poles apart? Let's look at the differences and let's look at the similarities, and we'll hone in on where the power is, whether, the optimum diet is here. So with keto allows and promotes well-sourced animal foods. So in particular, fatty cuts of meat and fish, eggs, and some full-fat dairy. Now the key here is the quality and source of these foods. That absolutely matters. So there's a vast difference between A1 casein, homogenized, conventional dairy milk, which is pretty unhealthy for you, compared to maybe raw, if you can get it, raw milk, but if not, unhomogenized, organic, hormone-free, whole milk. That's vastly better than the conventional alternative. Same goes with meat, really. If you can get a fatty cut of organic pasture-raised meat with all the fat on it, that is infinitely more healthy and better for your body and works with the alkaline balance much better than conventionally raised, factory farmed animals with all the fat cut off and full of hormones and pesticides and fed on GMO corn and grain. Okay, so the key with the keto diet is, yes, eat meat, which can be acidifying, but that's okay. We can have acid foods. That's not it's not a huge problem. The key is the quality and source of the food matters. Now with the alkaline diet, that diet says avoid animal products because they're acidic. So it just gives a blanket kind of avoid animal foods. And I believe that that's not right, okay? We need to be having lots of fats, in particular, as I talked about yesterday, animal fats, saturated animal fats. Now, I actually wrote a book on the alkaline diet called the Alkaline 5 Diet, published by Hay House all around the world in 2015, translated into several different languages. In that book, I talk about the importance of alkaline foods, but I didn't talk about ketogenic foods. So my work has developed and progressed since then. So the principles of my book largely stand, but I would now include, in my experience in the years since I wrote that book, I wrote it in about 2013, so we're looking at least 5 years on now, I would absolutely say that you need some saturated fats, and animal fats are really good, okay? So alkaline also allows more carbs and less fat than the ketogenic diet. Keto is strict low carb, as we talked about yesterday. Let's look at the similarities between the keto and alkaline diet. So both of them, and this is where we're really, zeroing in now on the optimum diet. So both advocate cutting out refined white sugar. That's kind of like a no-brainer. It may be difficult for us. You may feel at this stage, I don't know if I can do that. That's okay. I'm here to guide you through that. And indeed, my Keto Life program is a 4-week coaching program that will show you exactly how to do that without unhealthy cravings, without craving sugar and, all that kind of stuff, white refined flour. It does it in a way that is going to feel effortless to you and totally enjoyable. So keep an eye out for more information about Keto Life. So both diets advocate cutting out refined sugar, high fructose corn syrup, white flour, gluten, highly processed foods, so think tin foods, canned foods, packaged foods with obviously additives and colorings and flavorings and vegetable oils and all that stuff, cutting out those, sugary beverages, even fruit juices, highly refined fruit juices and pasteurized fruit juices are not healthy. Vegetable oils, which are very, very dangerous to us, as we looked at yesterday, and margarines, and excess alcohol. Both advocate eating plenty of leafy greens, vegetables, sprouts, so things like sprouted seeds, fermented foods, so good probiotic rich foods that are going to heal your gut, coconut and coconut oil, olive oil, other healthy fats, herbs, spices, fermented probiotic foods, got that twice here, and alkaline fruits. So both of them say yes, you can have lemons, limes, grapefruits, some berries. Okay, so just on that note, aren't lemons and grapefruits and limes acidic? They're acidic in their physical form. When you consume them, they go through your body. They leave an alkaline mineral ash. So they're actually classed as alkaline foods. They're rich in those alkaline minerals. So that's the similarities between the keto and alkaline diets. And that's where we start to experience the health results that we want, the vitality, the optimum weight, the clear skin, the energy. So in essence, both promote eating plenty of good fats and alkaline, electrolyte, mineral-rich foods and minimizing harmful and refined carbs. So the sweet spot and a powerful combo is the ketogenic diet macronutrient ratio. So remember we looked at yesterday, keto is high in fat, low in carb, so like 5% of your calories around about from carbohydrates, and moderate protein, so that macronutrient ratio is optimum, coupled with alkaline mineral electrolyte rich foods. So if you just do keto and neglect all the alkaline foods, you're going to really struggle. If you just go with alkaline and forget the macronutrients, if you have really high carb, low fat, as I did for years as a vegan, that's not the optimum sweet spot either. This is keto and alkaline. What happens when you adopt this kind of dietary approach? It kickstarts your body's natural healing. It reduces inflammation. It stabilizes your blood sugar. It ignites your energy and produces effortless and sustained weight loss and vitality. And here's the thing, without any cravings. Don't we all want that? We want to be free from sugar addictions, white flour addictions, the things that we say to ourselves in our mind. And I work with so many people, I coach so many people who say, I get it up here, I get the information, logically, mentally, I'm on board with, cutting out sugar, but my body can't seem to do it. There's a phrase in the Bible that talks about that. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Not directly related to this, but it's talking about, things we want to do in general, turning away from the bad things in our life and embracing the things we know are good for us. Tell you what, keto and alkaline is the way to do that. And it's exciting. I hope you're excited. So let's talk briefly about the alkaline minerals, the electrolytes that you need on a day-to-day basis. You need plenty of them to achieve great health and healing and energy and weight loss. So potassium, we need around about 3,500 to 4,700 milligrams of potassium, or micrograms rather, of potassium each and every day. Most people are vastly undernourished when it comes to potassium. So what foods are rich in potassium? Spinach, avocados. Avocados are probably the best, and they're one of the most amazing superfoods because they are both alkaline at a pH of over 8, and they're also rich in fat, so they're great keto foods, low in carbs. They're massively rich in potassium. It's about 900 milligrams of potassium per avocado. Salmon, wild-caught salmon, broccoli. We need sodium each day, and in particular on a ketogenic diet, we need to be including more sodium in the form of things like Himalayan pink rock salt, sea salt, because when we're in keto, our body depletes of these minerals more readily because you're not holding on to so much water weight, so you will flush out the sodium in your body. So you need to be having more sodium each day. Calcium, things like collard greens, spinach, kale, grapefruit, so these alkalizing foods rich in calcium. And finally, magnesium. Your body needs magnesium, and things like spinach, flax seeds, coconut milk, avocados, chia seeds are very rich in magnesium. So as you can see, all of these foods here are alkalizing, and you need to be including these types of things as well as your high quality nutrient dense, mineral and vitamin dense keto foods like fatty cuts of well sourced meat, eggs, some dairy, not essential on a keto diet, but your saturated fats, olive oil, monounsaturated fats, coconut oil, that type of stuff. Okay. So why do we need these electrolytes, these alkaline minerals? Well, they play a very major role in your body's functioning. So alkaline minerals regulate your heartbeat. They contract your muscles in a healthy way. They play a huge role in nerve signaling, so your nervous system, your neurons. Your blood pressure, your bones and teeth, the strength of your bones and teeth are directly related to the electrolytes in your body, digestion and metabolism, fluid balance, and much more. So as you can see, these are absolutely essential to your great health. If you ignore electrolytes, you won't experience good things. Quick story. So when I first started the keto diet, before I was really getting to grips with all this stuff about, exactly the amount of electrolytes and alkaline minerals that I need each day, I was consistently under in my potassium intake, and I would go to bed at night and not be able to sleep well, and I'd hear a beating in my ear, heartbeat in my ear. And I thought, what is that? And when I did some research on it, that is a indicator of low potassium, potentially low magnesium as well. When I addressed that heartbeat, stopped pounding in my ear. It basically shows that your body's struggling to maintain your regulate your heartbeat. When I got my magnesium and potassium under control, that went. Slept well, felt a lot better. So to kind of bring this all together then, if you try a ketogenic diet without alkaline foods, then you will fail. You'll experience what people call the keto flu. So these flu symptoms, not being able to sleep as I experienced, probably muscle cramps. That'll be a lack of magnesium, a lack of potassium, lack of sodium, headaches. yeah, these withdrawal symptoms, and you'll have low energy, and you probably will still have food cravings. So you'll look at other people who are succeeding with the keto diet and think, it's worked for them, it's not working for me, this isn't the diet for me. When actually keto is the diet for you. You just need to get your alkaline minerals right. You'll experience cravings, dizziness, fatigue. So make sure you follow a well-formulated ketogenic diet plan. As I mentioned earlier, I have a well-formulated ketogenic diet plan called Keto Life, which guides you into a 1-week transition from where you are now with your diet into ketosis, and then full ketosis for 3 weeks. It takes care of all your macronutrients, it takes care of all your alkaline mineral needs. So I've got you covered. So if you're interested in that, then reach out, send me an email, care, C-A-R-E, @laurarimmer.com. Message me on Facebook, and keep an eye out. In the next day or so, I will be sending you more information on that. Today's nuggets of truth. Here's today's truth bomb. You will not succeed with the keto diet unless you include plenty of alkaline mineral-rich foods, nor will you succeed with the alkaline diet without plenty of healthy fats. Okay, so take that on board and act accordingly. The good news here is that the keto and alkaline diet tastes really good, because fat foods taste really good and healthy foods, vegetables, taste really good. Not that, fat foods aren't healthy, but the whole combination of mineral-rich foods with fatty foods is a delicious combination. So buttered vegetables, coconut oil or coconut milk curries with lots of green veg and fatty cuts of meat. Wonderfully delicious, satisfying foods. And if you're wondering, well, can I have desserts? Can I have sweet things on a keto and alkaline diet? Yes, you absolutely can. I've got loads of them in my Keto Life program. Healthy, mineral-rich, tasty, sweet foods that you think, how can this be healthy? How can this be good for me? Because they're so decadently delicious. So I've got a keto Christmas and Thanksgiving recipe book, for example, which has Christmas cake, mince pies, Yule log, chocolate Yule log in it, all keto. I have various different recipes in my keto and alkaline recipe book that you get with Keto Life. So health and weight loss is not about eating cardboard tasting bland low fat foods. It's about quality and seemingly decadent foods that satisfy and taste good without spiking blood sugar, without causing inflammation, without causing sugar and white flour addictions and leaky gut and all that kind of stuff. So let's finally go on to your day 3 actions. So your today's actions around alkaline foods. What alkaline foods do you need to include more of in your diet? I want you to write down, could it be avocados? Could it be spinach and leafy greens? Could it be almonds? So write down the alkaline foods that you want to include more of in your diet and commit to that. And for the next 7 days, we talked about lemons being highly alkalizing. A great tip that can boost your health in a very simple way is I want you to drink lemon water, so freshly squeezed lemon juice in warm water first thing in the morning each day for the next 7 days. That will give your body a boost of alkaline minerals. It helps to detoxify your liver and it promotes fat loss. So this is a quick, easy tip. I want you to implement it over the next 7 days. Go and get yourself some lemons. Post your answers to these questions and post your photos of your lemon water in our Facebook group. Okay, and I look forward to interacting with you there. So tomorrow's training, Day 4, is all about the 10 steps to getting into healthy ketosis. How to do the keto diet the right way, including alkaline foods, for maximizing your weight loss and health results. So go and do today's assignment, and I'll see you in the comments below and in the Facebook group and in tomorrow's training. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.